We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Joey Lucchesi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Three and 0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3 and 0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready now. The pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Here it comes on 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Running now is McCutchen. Strike taken, the throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Ro, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they yell.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Zach Eflin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as I do, being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
A man at second with 1 down, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The Padres on top, 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Marcus Semien, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Popped him up. Tatis is there. 1 away.
That is it. The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. So here's Will Myers, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jurickson.
So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Striding into the box, Francisco Mejia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And in steps Scott Kingery as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no.
Kingery runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does possess such an interesting skill set. It might not help him on the defensive side, but man, from an offensive standpoint, what a tool to possess.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Walker.
Standing in, Neil Walker, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. This for Machado down at third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 56. That's Eflin.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
For the Padres,
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the center fielder, 1. Runs are in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and one to Juan Lagares.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi.
At the plate now, Joey Lucchesi. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Man at second here with two away. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Kingery's there. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball two.
Two and 0 count and the pitch. Sinker on the inside and that's a strike. Hey. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Striding in, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Machado is there on to first, and there are two down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ball one.
Inside, ball 1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
2-2.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Full count still. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing, strike 2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's swinging a hot bat right now. Numbers are starting to look pretty respectable. Creeping over that 270 mark with the batting average, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting, catcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Segura to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 2-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the shortstop.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line hard, but foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home is a changeup offered at and missed.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Gene Segura standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Joey Lucchesi. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Ready with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he square around? No, it's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hopped up. Walker has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
2 out with the man at first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Neil Walker, sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lagares, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 8, Phil Gosselin.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Men on third with 2 down. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Weak grounder back to the mound. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Deolis Guerra enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Guerra has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder.
Now in the box, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The batter, number 10.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set and the pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Two out, bases loaded. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, still down 3-0. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Pivetta.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Popped him up. Semien is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. McCutchen is there. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And this is popped up back behind second. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 4.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. At the plate, Scott Kingery. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
A ball and no strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
Ball 3.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 3-1.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. full count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 0-1 pitch.
3-2.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's too high.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 39, Kirby Yates. Now catching and
all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Hedges over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Yates is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And there's ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1 out and a runner on second base. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. From the stretch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Philly down to their last strike. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Philadelphia, good night.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Lucchesi earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.